Well, hello everybody. Today Dave and I are up in Niceville. We're going to have tea with some friends this afternoon, but in the meantime, we're going to stop off here at the Valparaiso Goodwill. This place has never let me down, so let's see what they got for us. Hi, we're Chris and Dave. We're a coastal thrifter. We live on Florida's beautiful Emerald Coast, and we love hunting for bargains at estate sales, yard sales, and thrift shops. Come thrift the day away with us. So I usually like to start out in the linens because it's right up front. And right away I noticed this pair of pillowcases here. And I really like them, very floral, and I thought they might be fun to upcycle. So I put those in the cart. Now it turns out later after I've Googled these that those are Biltmore homes. So I'm going to be torn deciding whether to upcycle them or sell them. These were a pair of World Market velvet pillow covers, $1.99 for, I think, the pair. Or is it each? No, I think I might have paid that for the pair, which is a great deal. And here's Dave. Dave found a frying pan. He's always on the lookout for a better frying pan than the one he's got. This one was $7.99, and it is a Calphalon pan in good condition. All right, then I found these little country quilt pattern ones, and let's see, who are they by? Oh, Croft and Barrow. That's a pretty good name. So I put those in the cart. I think they'll have some resale value for sure. Even though they don't have the quilt to go with them, people do buy little shams and things like that to mix and match. Then I was looking at these. They're carrying these as a retail item, $12.99 for the set of knives. I thought that was a pretty good deal for a lower end set of knives. Might make a nice Christmas present for somebody. And they had the smaller set to go with it, also $12.99. So was considering just buying those for Christmas gifts. And pardon the back of my hand here for half a second. I was looking at this as, I want to say Kathy Ireland. No, it's Cindy Crawford home. Yeah, I didn't even Google those yet to see if they're worth anything. I just didn't like them, so I didn't pick them up. And you guys, if I hadn't been a fan of Cat the Nurse Flipper, I would not know to pick up Croscill when I see it. This was incredible. A king-size set of Croscill with the shams, king-size shams, beautiful Y2K comforter set in like pristine condition. And then I found this old Mad game, and I started looking through the mugs and things. I didn't really find anything in the mugs. Lately, this store has not really produced for me in the mug department, and they've got their mugs marked a little bit high. I have better luck in Fort Walton. I do spend some time, though, going through. You never know. That was John Deere koozie, like a metal koozie. I looked at this Magnolia for half a minute. This is from Magnolia Studio. It's only got a comp value of about $9. I saw this nice set of acrylic tumblers. They have fish on them. There's a set of 4, so I picked those up for later this year. I'm going to be listing spring after we get the Christmas holidays out of the way, and I have a lot of nice little coastal spring things to list and put up in eBay. I've kind of got a bin going in the back that I'm going to dig out and start listing more of the spring and summer stuff. I know that stuff sells year round and the same for Christmas, but I have so much to list, I might as well keep it seasonal for now. I really liked those cobalt blue glass plates. They are absolutely gorgeous. They might be French. They might be Arcaroc or something, but they were so heavy. Like, I don't know. I couldn't see shipping them all at once. I probably should have picked them up and listed them individually, though, because, they were really nice. A lot of melamine here. Not particularly high-end melamine. I'm always checking patterns I'm not familiar with. Oh, and I apologize for there not being any music with this video, but I keep getting copyright flags, even though I'm using music that comes with this editing software and posting the makers and the songs and the fact that it's used with permission through Shutterstock. And I don't know, I'm still getting copyright flags. That's not a Reuven. I thought it might be a Reuven, but it's not. It's just somebody's project piece. So I said, okay, well, I guess you guys are just going to have to deal with just my voiceover with no pleasant music in the background. So sorry. Until I figure it out a little bit better. Now, this piece here was really interesting. Very heavy. These, I guess, what do they call those? Anthropomorphic or morphic pieces, something like that. You see the comp I threw in there. I did put this in the cart, but I noticed later when I got it up to the register that there was a pretty bad chip on the base. Just a really bad spot chewed off the side, and I had Dave go and put it back. $40 if it had been in good condition all the way around. Very heavy piece. A little Oklahoma tray, very cute, very retro. And here's Dave. He's always going for the cheap Coca-Colas. A little salt glaze thing, but that one actually had a chip in it, and it was a pretty bad crack. Looking at the green section here. I like how they color code everything at this one. That makes it a lot of fun. Kind of enjoyable shopping that way. Found this really neat little old piece. This is a piece of slip mold pottery, and obviously it's a planter, and there was a lot of crazing and crackle and drip glaze going on here, and I really liked it. So this one did go into the cart. We carted that. Yes, we did. Oh, and I did pick up a little fish plate there. Look at this thing. This looks like a Greek Minoan vase, but it is obviously a modern reproduction. And then here was a lovely coil basket, very heavy. So I could tell it was handmade, very well done. Not just, perhaps an artisan piece, not just decorative. So that went into the basket. That went into the cart. And then I found this. Oh my gosh, you guys. I did the short video about that. I was like, shut up. I couldn't believe this. That's real mother of pearl and lacquer. Gorgeous shell inlay on this one, and encased in a beautiful lacquer. And you guys, it was $8.99, under $10. So that for sure went into the cart. Then I found this cute little desk clock for $2.99. It needs a battery still. It's very heavy. And I think it's an advertising piece. Like, I got to looking at it closer when I got home, and there's like a manufacturer's name on it. But still nice for a gentleman's office, or a lady's office for that matter. It's very minimal. So seems a little on the masculine side to me. Looking through the clear glass, this is the very same Goodwill that I picked a piece of Lalique from once upon a time, sitting on the bottom shelf. A piece of French crystal that was signed was a total score, so I don't pass by the clear glass without giving it a good lick through. I still can't believe that one. I still haven't been able to bring myself to list it and sell it. This had a tiny chip out of it, but a very cute little swan floral planter or piece for dried flowers. Those have been there a while. Those are still there. I looked real hard at this vase here for a minute. It is obviously a little hand-painted pastel vase. I thought it could be something special. I Googled it, and it did have some resale value, but I decided to leave it. You guys, I filled 2 whole carts. Then Dave and I decided the next day to hit up some yard sales in our neighborhood. At that yard sale, I found this cute little salt and pepper shaker set. We love all things Star Wars, David and I. And then we headed over to another neighborhood, and really nice neighborhood, beautiful houses. So they had some high-end stuff in this neighborhood. And this yard sale, I found some really cool things. She had a lot of neat stuff. So going over the table. She had this nice little advertising piece here. And it was just a wine bucket. Some cute little pot holders and things. All of her stuff was in really nice shape. I picked up these 2 laundry baskets here. She only wanted $4 a piece on those. And those did end up coming home with me. They'll make great storage for our shed. And look at this giant parrot sculpture. It was probably almost 3 feet high. And then I found these. I was truly enamored with this box of pottery. $40 for the whole entire box of pottery. I didn't have enough cash on me to get it. So I actually went back for them, you guys. And I went and got the cash, went back for them. And they are by an Alaskan artist, and they're worth quite a bit. So I really scored on that. I was very happy with that purchase. She had a lot of little things for the kitchen. This cute little denim apron, which I picked up, thinking maybe I could fix it up a little bit. And then at this yard sale, I found a few things to use at work, kid stuff. Then we made our way down to the Mission in Fort Walton Beach. Once again, I'm starting in the linens. I couldn't even find where they have the fabric section nowadays. I don't even know if they still have any bags of fabric. I didn't see any this trip, so that's probably for the best because I can never resist it. Those were just like cheap Temu style pillow covers, so I left those. But then I saw these, and as I was fumbling around with them a little bit, I noticed that they were by IKEA. There is a set of 3 of those, $2.99 for all 3. Then I was looking at, this is huge, like a big terracotta Christmas tree. Almost looks like a chimenea or something. You would probably put Christmas lights in it for outside. But they wanted like almost $30. I found this Starbucks tumbler for $2.99. Doesn't have its straw, but I have invested in a few straws to pair with those tumblers when they don't have straws. And just looking, they have this moose pattern pottery, which I know is worth something, like a 5-piece place setting. I Googled it for around $75 for that moose sponge painted stuff. And they kind of had it scattered all throughout the store. And let me tell you, if I had had more room at home, I probably would have gone around and picked up all of it. But it was all individually priced. It wasn't like lotted together as a set. And I would have had to spend a lot. There's the comp on the tumbler. I found this cute little dance creamer at the top here. Just hiding out on the top shelf, you guys. Got to look high and low. And that one, oops, tumbled down. And then I found these Dorothy Thorpe pieces here. And I knew right away it was Dorothy Thorpe. And I was just tickled pink to find those. $4.99 for the little glass pitcher and $2.99 for the cup. As you can see, the pitcher's worth about $50. And I rounded the corner into the clothes section, and oh my God, I found this 1980s Albert Nipon quilted coat dress. This is like for real. Albert Nipon for Garfinkel's is what it says on the tab. It's about a lady's size 8 in the 1980s sizes, which would make it about today a size 6, a size 5, 6. Definitely a petite item. So that went into the cart. And then I found these cute little Sears and Roebuck froggy guys. They wanted $24 for the set. I didn't know if that was worth it or not. I didn't bother to Google it until later, but they were so cute, you guys. I just had to show them to you. Like, how whimsical, how cute. $24.99 for all 3, salt and pepper shaker and the little picture gravy boat guy. And here's your comp on just the gravy boat. $22 for the gravy boat, $28 for the salt and pepper. And also while we were there, we got this new carpet, new old carpet for our dining room area. It's quite lovely, I think, and it's going to work really nicely for us. So last but not least, I decided to take you guys on the walk that I take every day when I'm at work with my patient. This is a beautiful neighborhood that we get to walk around every day. And I push them in the wheelchair. And yeah, this is just a lovely example of the beautiful live oak trees. I just thrill in being able to get out and walk every day. It really breaks up the day, and it's nice for us both to get some fresh air. And just look at the lovely waterfront area here. This is actually somebody's like private boat ramp. I mean, how would you like to be rich enough to have your own private boat ramp? And we can walk down here to the end of the street and, get a nice little glimpse of the water here. This is the bayou, by the way. She lives off near a bayou. And then this beautiful live oak tree here. Just a magical little place to take a walk. I'm very enamored with live oak trees, especially ones dripping with Spanish moss. Look at the cool wrought iron fence that these people have in front of their house. You don't see that kind of craftsmanship every day. And this massive house here on the corner, very proud looking southern home with the colonnades out front. Wouldn't you love to have a place like that to be able to dress it up during the holidays? My little block house is kind of ho-hum in comparison. But I think my favorite house of all on this whole entire street is this beautiful old cottage from the 1930s. I was talking to the man that lives next door, and he is a caretaker for this cottage. And look at that view. Could you not just die to be able to live there in that beautiful spot with all those gorgeous trees and the water and the wind blowing and this really sweet old cottage? So that's it, guys, for today's video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you think about the video without the music. Ciao.